Oh, there we go. I've spoken with my dad this before. He's like, see when you go and play golf, like when I was playing golf, he's like, you can't turn up as Kieran. He's like, Kieran doesn't exist when you play golf. He's like, you need to turn up as Kieran the golfer. It's a completely different person. And in hindsight, I would have said to him back in the day, I'd have been like, shut up, what are you talking about? Like, how can I have two different people? And I'd have been dead dismissive of it. But like everybody does as you get older, you go, I was actually wrong, you were right, that's quite helpful. So yeah, that's a big one, like turning up to open qualifying. Let's turn up as a slightly different persona, like mentally in my head, like the way I prepare, the way I think. I only need to do that for say 4 or 5 hours, then I can go back to being Kieran. Wee Lindsay McCurdy to finish the front nine, there we go. So today we are going down to the gym, we're going to First Tee Fitness to see Jordan Black. He's my go-to for all things strength and conditioning for golf. The amount of golf I play, and a lot of people play 36 holers, you're playing maybe 2 rounds, 3 rounds a weekend. It's quite taxing on the body. So for me, strength training, just making sure my muscles are strong and in a position to withstand playing a lot of golf. What do you think over the years has been a kind of indicator to somebody being able to play good golf for a long period of time?
It's that kind of combination of like moving well, but also to be resilient enough to not keep getting injured. Like you always hear of people who are hurt all the time, they've got this going on or that going on, and it's like it's probably just not strong enough. Like
that's what we spoke about a little bit. Like training for me isn't so much to be physically strong, although it's good to strive to do that, but to be able to go and play as much golf as I want.
Aye, that's it. You want to prepare your body first. You're a human before you're a golfer.
Well, that's what it is. You know, if you jump up to golf quickly, say on a Wednesday night to play the medal, and you've been sat down all day, and you expect to play your best, and you're going on after a couple of swings, not warmed up, no movement, nothing at all, and expect to play great, it's almost a bit silly, isn't it?
Aye, well, how many guys have you played with?
Yeah.
Gets to like 5th, 6th hole. All right, I feel I'm warming up now.
In the swing of it, yeah.
You've already made 3 doubles.
Yeah, day's done already. But that's the thing, like it's so important to get off to a good start, especially something like open qualifying. Regional especially, it's only 1 round. I don't want to have to waste 5 holes to warm up.
Exactly.
So if I can get my body ready to go right from the start, I'm in the best position to hopefully have a bit of success.
Just make sure that you're staying on top of your movement quality. Like, get yourself prepared, leave yourself enough time before you go to the range, like in the clubhouse or something like that. Just give yourself enough time to move properly, get your body ready before you even go and swing a golf club.
That'll do for a wee guy. Height or shite.
Obviously there was a few highs in my career. Managing to win on the Challenge Tour, playing on an invite that week. It was only the 2nd event of the year, just set me up for the whole year, and that year I ended up getting my European Tour card.
The highs are so high, aren't they, because you feel that you could never play bad again.
Yeah.
You're never going to lose that ability to play good golf, but it's incredible, I think, how low they can. I didn't play for terribly long, just under 2 years, but some of the points, you're out on the golf course and you really are questioning, what the fuck am I doing? You know, what am I doing myself? Why have I chose to do this? Like, to put myself under this pressure with absolutely no guarantee of any income or any success, almost feels a bit silly at times when you're on the golf course. Quite a lonely place if you get into your own head like that.
Definitely. You know, it's happened multiple times. You feel like, oh, I'm just ticking away, not doing so great, and then out of the blue you have one great week, and then you just get confidence and momentum, and away you go.
I think that's what we're going to be doing at regional qualifying. We're going to be taking dead aim at pins in a sensible fashion. We're not going to be taking on silly ones, but like you said, it's a shootout. It's all or nothing. It really doesn't matter if you finish 12th and miss.
No.
You know, you want a spot, so
exactly.
You've got to play like it.
You just got to go for it.
I think because we're good friends as well, you can kind of be honest with them, tell them straight to the point. This is what you need to do to get better.
No sugarcoating it.
It's been hitting it pretty good. I think a wee bit mental stuff always helps. I think be a bit more positive about his game. I think that's what you've done a bit more in the past few years, whereas before you were pretty negative.
It's funny, when we first started doing proper lessons was back at Open qualifying, and that's
when you
it's
played
like
the
when I was still playing and we
best
started
round
to
of the
work. And that was the best round I had yet, wasn't it? Which is funny, and I thought, well, better pick up where we left off. Well, there we go. Sometimes the data and numbers is too much and you can get bogged down in it, trying to dictate the numbers that are shown on the screen as opposed to playing golf and understanding the feels and how you actually produce them when you're playing. So like I'm hitting the shot and I can see the ball fly, that's crucial, but also knowing when we're talking about the direction of what way the club's moving, I can see that instantly now that Sean's got the launch monitor. We can go anywhere, we can go to any range, we can go to Open qualifying, you know, at Craigie Law or Barassi or wherever it is, and we can pop that down on the course, and every single shot we can measure. So if we can measure it, we know how to make it better. I think for me, over the last couple of years, I've thought that being a good golfer used to all be about technique, swinging it perfectly. But over the last couple of years, I've found that moving away from the technical aspect and focusing on having more of a positive mindset on the course, not reacting to bad shots the way I used to, you know, have a tantrum and toys are at the pram, and before you know it, you've dropped a few more shots, and just trying to maintain a level of calm throughout the full round.
You're a bit more positive about your game. You probably played better.
Yeah,
and not played as much.
That's a big thing for this year when we go to play Open qualifying. Now that I've removed myself from that and the constant process of trying to almost predict my score before I played, because I know I need to shoot a couple under to make the cut. I don't know what I need to shoot when I turn up at Open qualifying, and it gives us that opportunity to go.
You're just trying to shoot as low as possible.
Shot by shot, try and piece it together, and hopefully over 18 holes it's low enough to grab a spot to go to the final qualifying. Do I get sick of golf? Absolutely. Multiple times around actually, multiple times a day. If I'm playing golf, I'm pretty much done with it. After one hole and then I'm back in love with it, you know, one hole later. It's that type of game, it cheers you up and spits you out, but I always go back for more and I absolutely love it.